I personally believe that Post Malone is missing a huge opportunity by not partnering with Oscar Mayer and making Post Maloney. Like baloney. You get it? Greetings and welcome back to another post-tastic episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, beep, 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 Geycen Oliveira. With us today on the frickin' menu is the Post Malone Oreos. Yes, I pre-ordered these just due to the fact that I don't foresee them selling out. I know that the Lady Gaga ones didn't, and in her peak of her popularity, they were easy to get your hands on. So without further ado, let's take a look at these. It's such an interesting package that I promise you today I will be running out and getting more of these, as long as they're good. I do want to keep one of these in the package sealed. I don't know why I do this. I don't know the value in it. I don't know why I think that everything kept in the package eventually will go up in price. But I ended up hanging on to the Pokemon ones, the Mario ones, the Alien ones. What was that one called? I can't remember. If you want to check out that video, I think we did a little offering up to the aliens up in space. They never came down to see me, unfortunately, though. Speaking of space dudes, Post Malone. Now, I'm a 50-year-old. Well, I'll be 50 at the end of the month. The end of the road to 50 is coming along. And Post Malone is an awesome dude. First of all, he's a little weird dude, but I dig that in a person. He's my kind of dude. And I got to say, even though I couldn't name a single song by him, I've watched the Tiny Desk concert, and every time I see or hear him perform, I'm really excited to see it. In a lot of ways, he reminds me of me. At some point in my life, I gave up on being normal. I just decided that, you know what, that's not for me. I'm going to be wacky. I'm going to be wild. And if I want to do silly things, I'm going to do silly things. And I watch him dance, and he dances like nobody's watching, and he lives life to the fullest, which is, of course, one of the messages here in the podcast. To live life to the fullest and love every moment of it. Anywho, we're going to get into these. Before we do, I'm going to bring over this cup here, who was sent to me by my good friends Jess and Herbie, the lovers. Jess recently interviewed me for a Hot Ones episode. If you want to check out that episode, I really, really recommend it. She did an amazing job. I had a great time doing it, so thank you very much, Jess. One other thing I do want to say is Saturday nights, I am co-hosting the Animal Expedition Files podcast. If you guys want to check that out, I usually go live on Facebook with it. And Josh Adela, he also goes live. He's part of a larger organization of supernatural and paranormal and cryptid and so on and so forth. Okay, so the first thing about this that is intriguing to me is I don't remember the last time that Oreo did something like this, where there was a chocolate and a golden Oreo. There is salted caramel and shortbread cream twisted in the middle, which I can't wait to get a look at. The outside of these were actually designed by Post Malone, as far as I know. Uh-oh. It's got to be a pull. Yeah, there's the pull flap. So let's take our first look at these. You ready? Ooh, yeah. That's so different. That's so unique. Cream appears to be a standard size cream. There does not appear to be any extra. Oh, that is not a swirl. I'm going to try to take that apart. That's just a disastrous mess. These may have melted because they were in the, they were shipped. Although it's been cold the last few days, so no, that side is not swirly. I want to try to open one more because they look really neat, the ones that I saw advertised. And you can't always, expect every time for Oreo to nail it. But I was hoping for something a little special here, but right now I'm not. Okay, it's a little bit better, but not great. Let's break this in half and let's try it, see what we think. Here we go! I feel like there's something stronger. Outside lingers longer. Holy F&S. Those are really good. Wow, what a unique combination of flavors here. Now, here's the thing I have to wonder is, how did Post Malone come up with these? I'm sure they approached him. I'm almost 100% sure that Mondelez, Nabisco, Oreo he didn't approach them. Maybe he's a huge Oreo fan. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've never tasted an Oreo like this. Definitely the combination of the gold and the chocolate are super fantastic. I really dig it a lot. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to eat the second half of this and not be silly this time, just so I can focus on the flavor. Here we go. Some structural integrity issues on this one. I guess we'll just do that. Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's standout. That's real special. That's something real unique. Let's try them in milk. One little kitty was dancing in the forest. What did he say? I don't know. I wasn't actually there, but I saw a video of it. It was on TikTok. No, it wasn't. It was probably AI. Everything's AI nowadays. Am I AI? Are we living in a simulation? Who knows? Anywho, this is well saturated. Let's give it a go. That's really good in milk, too, by the way. I would have to say I like it better in milk just because it kind of softens up the cookie a little bit. There's a lot of, going on here with having the golden and the chocolate. These are all very different, too. Now, I'm sure they're not all different. That would be amazing if there's never a duplicate because they'd have to make a lot of machines to do this. Wow. Okay, so that appears to be some kind of a knight, and he's on a horse. Maybe he's doing the jousting. I don't know. This one says post right on it. There is a basic swirl one. That's a guitar. Oh, that is a guitar pick that says Posty Go, Posty Co. I guess that's the company. It says PM on there. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Maybe if you're a huge fan of Post Malone, you can tell me what it is down in the comments below. And there is, the record kind of looking one. These are great. Post Malone, you've done a great job on these. Nabisco, Mondelez, whoever actually, came up with this. I'm pretty sure Post Malone did come up with just about everything, including the package. And by God, if those are not a 9.5, they are not a toasted coconut Oreo, but they are really close. Those are very good. The salted caramel, I didn't pick up on a lot of little granular in there. I think there's supposed to be like little pieces of salt crystals in there. But nonetheless, it's a good balance of sweet and savory. What a cookie. I don't know how much more I can say about this. If you're out at the store, if you're at Walmart, you're at your Kroger, Food Lion, Stop and Shop, Shaw's, wherever you happen to do your grocery shopping, and you see these, you'd be a fool not to pick them up. They're some of the best Oreos that I think Oreo has put out in several years. And you know me, I have tried just about every single Oreo I can get my hands on. I can't even say just about. I can say I have tried every Oreo that they've put out here in the United States. Possibly they weren't exclusive to certain regions. However, everything that I've tried, this definitely is on par, if not better than anything else I've had over the course of my Oreo career. So there you go. There you have it. There is the review. And I'm going to leave you at that. So if you're loving the content that I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, would you please subscribe to the channel? It would be a huge favor for me. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today. Tomorrow, let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit more posty together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah, dig it. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love, but never let your inner child die. Ooh-wee. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road to 50. Take care, my friends, and happy adventuring.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.